560, The Answer.
We are all about small business, jobs, and entrepreneurship. You're listening to Get Down to Business, and I'm your host, Shalom Klein. Remember, you could always download podcasts from Get Down to Business on my website at shalomklein.com. While you're there, don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Shalom Klein. So I'm thrilled to be joined by Ryan Hayman from Tandem HR. Ryan, you are an expert on all things professional employer organization and the services provided by Tandem HR, and there are indeed many. A shameless plug, but I get so much content and information from your blog on your website, tandemhr.com, and the team of professionals are just fantastic. So, Ryan, welcome to the program.
Thank you. Welcome. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So let's start with the basics of a small business. Small business owners have so many things that they need to take care of, especially as they enter the world of employment. There's some benefits that need to be offered. There's payroll that needs to be offered. What kind of services are offered by Tandem HR to help ease the burden, ease the stress, and save time from entrepreneurs?
Well, actually, our largest competitor for a PEO, a professional employer organization, is actually what they call multi-vendor. So we go to companies and talk to them about a single source solution and efficiencies and economies of scale, and they tell us in most cases that they have their payroll with a separate vendor, they have someone who manages their benefits, and it may be an insurance broker, someone who manages their COBRA, maybe their uninsurance claims, another broker that handles their workers' comp, things like that. So those are very time-consuming single elements of running a business. And a lot of times you have, just one or two people, or in most cases, some of the C-level people are managing that. And really they should be focusing on running their business and getting new clients and optimizing how they manage their services and products that they take to the market.
That's a great point, Ryan. When somebody's in business, if they're running a law firm, they probably should be focused on practicing law and servicing their clients and allowing a team of professionals like those at Tandem HR to do what they do best as well. So that's a really good point. But let's break it down into the bite-sized pieces. A small business, a small firm, as the case may be, hires their first employee, and they need to provide payroll services. They need to provide some level of benefits. Walk us through the process of how a small business owner should look at conquering these challenges and getting started.
Sure. Well, every company wants to be able to attract and retain kind of superstar employees. They don't want employee turnover that costs money. They want to mitigate employer risk and contain cost, not just short-term, but on a long-term basis, year over year. And with an aggregated PEO platform, they are in that large component, that pool, if you will, that allows them that ongoing economies of scale. But in answer to your question, there's a handful, there's actually 5 things that come with the program. One is an HR service team. So these are people that are specialized within a certain industry, within a certain, if it's manufacturing or whatever, they then can get a specified service team that's familiar with their product. Domain expertise, they help with onboarding, they help with benefits enrollment, I-9s, W-4s, all of that is completely automated. The next one is payroll. With Tandem, you get a specific payroll service team, and that is managed. So it's not like, ABC payroll online, whatever, you get your checks and that's it. This is a complete managed service team that does your tax remitting and filing, real-time entry. You get previews. It's all handled through the cloud HR platform that Tandem uses. Thirdly, there is the benefits component. So that is creating a robust benefits component for the small to medium-sized business. So they don't have to go to 1, 2, 3, 4 different brokers, and they don't have to go to those benefits brokers as a 50-person company or a 100-person company. They're going now to the broker through Tandem with tens of thousands of people. So, again, that economy of scale.
That's absolutely fascinating, and
yeah.
one of the things that as we move into 2017 that you can't avoid is technology. So I know there's a term that's knocked around about cloud servers, cloud this, cloud that. We're all walking around with a lot of different technology that's made available. How is Tandem embraced technology and frankly embraced the cloud as well for HR platforms?
Great question. There was two more. One was risk management and compliance and regulation, which I was going to just touch on briefly in terms of managing your EPLI, your workers' compensation, and those things for the company. But the fifth component is the cloud HR technology. And we are very proud to have rolled out kind of the latest and greatest cloud HRIS platform, Prism HR. They actually manage 64,000 plus companies that run through the HR cloud. 1.8 million employees use it for payroll, benefits, and HR, and $50 billion in annual payroll is processed through this particular platform. So we're very excited that Tandem has partnered with Prism, and everything is through the same portal. Time and attendance, maybe expense management, your benefits, your onboarding, your offboarding, disciplinary action, terminations. You can do everything online now, so there's no manual paper. It's 100% paperless.
That sounds quite robust, and for a small organization that might not have an HR manager, but where a C-level person, the owner, might be administering things themselves, is the platform user friendly and easy enough for them to use as the interface between them and Tandem HR, and for them to keep track of perhaps time off and things like that? How user friendly is the platform?
Well, the benefit of this particular platform, Prism, is they only specialize in small to medium-sized business. So that is their specialty within the PEO platform. So they are very, very used to having these smaller businesses and have gotten the feedback over the last years of, hey, change this, simplify this, do this. Personally, I have done HRIS demos with other companies for over 10 years. Some of the best, they claim the best technology out of Silicon Valley. Handling those myself, I have actually been through many demos now with Prism HR, and it is incredible how user-friendly the user interface is. Very, very easy to not just the managers and the reports that they need, but the employee-level interface and actually walking through and hiring a new employee or direct deposits or whatever they may need is incredibly easy. And I would recommend anyone out there, if they want to just take a look at it, I can set up a quick 30-minute webinar and show you literally your return on investment and what you will be getting with just a platform glimpse at Prism HR.
Fantastic. Well, Chicago, there you have it. Small business owners, there's a fantastic solution for you to at least alleviate one of the many headaches. I can't say that Ryan Hayman can alleviate all of your headaches. Maybe that's what Tylenol and Advil are for. But Ryan, you've got some great solutions to help small business owners all over. So, folks that want to set up that 30-minute webinar or want to discuss further, Ryan, how can they get a hold of you?
Email is rhayman, RHAYMAN, at Tandem HR, TANDEMHR.com. And phone number, best line is 773-567-0159. I'd be happy to give you a quick demo or discuss discuss how we can get some short and long-term cost containment and savings in there for you.
Fantastic. Ryan Hayman of Tandem HR, as I mentioned earlier, a fantastic resource for small business owners that are looking to outsource and save, outsource and save on money, outsource and save their stress. And their website has a fantastic blog, tandemhr.com. But reach out to Ryan, set up the Prism HR demo. Really, really fantastic resource for small business owners. Ryan, we appreciate your time. We'll be sure to check back in with you soon. But Chicago, we've got a lot more for you coming up after this quick break. Don't touch that dial. You're listening to the show all about small business, jobs, and entrepreneurship. Get down to business. We'll be back right after this quick break.
As America's history